Hello everybody, how's it going? I hope you're all doing really well. So this week's book is going to be all about the Mountain Is You. Fun fact, actually, this book is the reason why I'm filming this video right now, because as I was reading it, I kind of realized some of my programming and my ways. And so I really want to share what I have learned and what I need to work on so that we can all just grow together. Grow. Okay, so I got my handy dandy notes because I have a lot to talk about, especially regarding this topic. Biggest lesson, as I'm sure, you know, the title itself, How the Mountain Is You. There are going to be times where part of the self-loving process means that you have to have a seat with yourself and tell yourself, okay, you know what? I want A, B, C, D for my life. However, my behaviors are not matching what I want. And biggest, as you can see, that is the biggest one, because for me, because I do my university online, I do it all by myself. I'm like, okay, you know what? I am going to be studying 12 hours a day. Cool, let's do that. And then I do like half of that. So I really had to learn how to figure out, okay, what do I want out of my life and what are the steps that are necessary in order for me to get there, because it's so hard to it's easier to say, oh, so-and-so in these circumstances are getting in the way of my goals and dreams. And then when you're the one that's doing it yourself, it can be really hard to acknowledge and recognize. And also when you do recognize this, it can be so easy to get stuck there. And I think, as you've noticed, a lot of my videos for this year are about growing and everything, because I want to focus. That is I want focus, life, narrow. How we often get in the way of our goals. And how and part of that is to say, okay, you know what? These beliefs of mine are not good for me and they don't do me well. For example, studying, school, yes. I find for me, I'm like, oh, you know, I love it when I do things last minute, you know, the rush, the this, the that. And I've had to really realize, like, okay, you know what? When you do that, you're self-sabotaging, because had you studied 3 weeks prior to this exam, you could have aced it. But here we are, you did not ace it because you were focusing on the rush as opposed to you're focusing on the rush, and that's not good. So now that we are learning how to be okay with knowing the things that we need to do in our lives in order for us to get the lives that we need and want. And I think part of this process for me, it has been learning to be okay with peace and learning that there's nothing wrong with not having chaos. Yeah, that was my biggest lesson. So let's stop self-sabotaging, let's focus, let's do what we gotta do, because we gotta make it, right? And we're all gonna make it. Okay. Anyways, I gotta go study, so thank you so much for watching, and as always, to be continued.